Good morning, everybody. Good
Evening.
afternoon, good evening, good day, good day, good day. We've just completed the executive session, which began about 6 p.m. in the superintendent's office on September 14th here at Gray Street in West Caldwell. The purpose of that meeting was to discuss personnel, litigation, miscellaneous, and old business matters. That meeting had been advertised and was compliant with the Open Public Meeting Act and NJSA 10:4-6, which is also known as Sunshine Law. The matters discussed will be made public when confidentiality is no longer required, and formal action pursuant to said discussion shall take place only at a meeting to which the public has been invited. We are now going to begin the public conference meeting here in the Harrison Conference Room, as well as on live stream. The Caldwell-West Caldwell Board of Education Regular Public Monthly Meeting Act is compliant with the Open Public Meeting Act and NJSA 10:4, which is also known as the Sunshine Law. Notices have been sent to the Progress, Caldwell, New Jersey, Star Ledger in Newark, New Jersey, Tap Into, West Essex, and have also been posted at the Board of Education Business Office here in the Harrison School Building, and have been delivered to both clerks of Caldwell and West Caldwell. Brian, can I ask you to take the roll, please?
Yes. Mr. Diambola.
Here.
Mr. Elko.
Here.
Ms. Getty.
Here.
Ms. Grosso.
Here.
Mr. Cipoletti.
Here.
So 5 present, no absences. We have a quorum.
Great, thank you. Please stand for Pledge of Allegiance. We'll go into the superintendent's report. I'm sorry, the oath of student representative.
Yes, we actually have a student representative here tonight. I could ask Claire Kiernan to come up. And Brian, I'd like to ask you to swear her in as our new student representative on the Board of Education.
Okay. You can raise your hand. And if you want to just read this, these 2 statements, Claire.
I, Claire Kiernan, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. I, Claire Kiernan, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law to be the student representative of the Caldwell-West Caldwell Board of Education, and that I will faithfully and justly perform all of the duties according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
So you got the table up here?
We're gonna just take a 2-minute break, and then we can come up for pictures. You guys wanna come up?
Yes.
Agenda.
Claire, we're getting your agenda.
Okay, so you can follow.
Thank you very much. Dr. Conklin, any additional, actually, I'm going to pass you the gavel, just in case. Dr. Conklin, any additional items?
Nope, just welcome Claire. We're happy to have you on the board.
Now, for the President's report, I'd just like to make some comments related to last meeting. First off, I want to thank the public for your participation, for bringing your concerns specifically around the education and curriculum for PE and health. And I just want to reassure you that you were heard, all right? We went back into private session, we had a lot of conversations, and a series of updates I want to report out to you tonight. So basically, the district, I want to reinforce, will take the time necessary to come up with the appropriate curriculum. And what that means is we will be aligned with the state guidelines, but will include parent comments and concerns. Okay, so I want to reassure you that your concerns, your thoughts, and your comments will be taken into consideration, all right? There will also, within this, be a clear process for opt-out. So once the curriculum is established, if you decide you want to opt your student out, that will be possible for anybody to do. And that process will be clear, and there will be no repercussions for anybody opted out of the curriculum. So with all that, in the next few weeks, Dr. Conklin will share an updated timeline and schedule for conferences at each school within the district. There will be in-person sessions with ample time for Q&A from any parent who wishes to speak. Following that, the board's Curriculum and Technology Committee, and we are set up as committees, so a couple people on the board are part of that, will get to review the final or the proposed or drafted curriculum. That then, once they receive that, will be reviewed with the entire board for voting. And that will be voted at a public meeting somewhere in the future. That schedule will be provided to you over the next couple of weeks by Dr. Conklin, okay? So we want to ensure you, or reassure you, that there will be ample time for comments, to express your concerns, and for the curriculum committees to take all that into account, okay? If you have any questions on any of that, you can just hold them until we get to that section of the agenda. We'd appreciate it. All right? Thank you. We're going to now go into committee reports, and I think we only have one for finance.
Yeah, and it'll be brief. So the Finance Committee met last week. We gave a pretty thorough report out on finance and facilities at our last meeting. And a lot of those things that we talked about, the cameras, the security, the facilities, are continuing to move forward, and when there's more information about that, we'll update you. The one thing that I think is important is we did engage a professional consulting group to come and do a thorough review of every single one of our facilities, top to bottom, inside and out, and we're hoping to have that report internally by the end of the month, and then we're hoping to share that with you all sometime, hopefully in the weeks that will follow. But that's it for the Finance and Facilities Committee.
Thank you, Chris. We have no other committee reports, at least for this evening, so we're going to just jump into questions, if anyone has any questions on the agenda. So if you do have any questions, participation should be governed by the following. Please come up to the podium. You must be recognized by the presiding officer and preface your comments by an announcement of your name and address. Statements are to be limited to 3 minutes in duration and may only address items on the agenda at this particular time. Participants may speak no more than once on the same topic until others who wish to speak on that topic have been heard, and all statements shall be directed to the presiding officer. If there are any questions or comments on the agenda as you have in front of you, please come up to the podium. Okay. So now we're going to go into any questions that you'd like to do. And I'm not going to read that again. All I'm going to say is please follow those guidelines. If you have any questions or comments you'd like to make, please come up to the podium. Okay, if there are no questions this evening, I'm going to ask for a motion for us to enter executive session at approximately 7:15 p.m. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Brian, we're done.
Okay, motion passed.
Thanks for coming, everybody.